Going on, Gemini? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new or a cross watcher, welcome in as well. Wanted to do a reading based on current love. Find out, how they feel, you feel, what's the intentions, what brings you two together, what the challenges, pulls you apart, and the current energy. And then I would like to do a deck I haven't done for a while, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and get into just a brief snapshot, can I speak? Retrograde. Snapshot of what the intimacy is between you and your person, all right? Keep in mind, energies can be reversed, so place parties where it fits to the situation. Only you will know that. All right, what's going on for Gemini? Current love. What is going on for Gemini? Current love. One more. Interesting. All right. Well, so we've got Gemini. You're out here on the board, your energy. We have Pisces energy. That's the two main energies here. So you could be dealing with another Gemini. You could have Gemini in your person could have Gemini in their chart. I'm clearly your Gemini, so or Pisces. Okay. All right. So your person, they are proud of you with the Six of Wands. Extremely proud of you. Maybe you've even made some progress in your life with something. Maybe, you're known to the public in some form. And they're seeing this about you, so it gives them a sense of pride and, feeling proud of you. Their intentions is you're their lover. They feel you are their person. The lovers is a strong connection. The High Priestess is down here in the shared energy. So intuitively, you both probably pick up on each other as far as a sense of knowing you two are each other's person. They want to come forward with love. You want to take things slow, though. The Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest energy in the deck. But you want to make sure that, there's nothing rushed between you two. Which is fine. Slow and steady wins the race. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it's doing things correctly, right? Keeping a level head, because the lover's energy, connection is a strong connection. So it could cause two people to come together fairly quickly and have a sense of fogging up their minds because it is so intense. So I think this is why you would like to just, take things slow. Nothing wrong with that. He's slow, but he's going to get to his destination. He's going to get where he needs to get. And he'll get there correctly, without too many hiccups in the situation. So they want with the King of Cups, they want a harmonious, loving partnership. They want there to be devotion. They want loyalty. They want to be emotionally mature about this relationship. I'm sorry, this is what you want. No, this is what they want. I'm sorry. Holy moly. What brings you two together? We've got the Queen of Cups, so we've got the matching pair, right? Just like the lovers. This is like the two matching pair, right? Love, right? One shows more love than the other. The other has it. They just don't show it. The King of Cups kind of dips his toe in. Like I said, he's, loving and devoted. He's just not as open with it. Doesn't, show it on their sleeve, so to speak. So the fact that you two are caring people, right? Sensitive, nurturing, just because this person doesn't always show it, they have those tendencies, right? They just don't always blurt it out, right? Where, it's a shared energy between you two, right? With the High Priestess, a sense of knowing this is my person, the lovers, strong connection. Having that sense of nurturing towards each other. So the challenge of, what could be pulling you two apart is the Page of Pentacles. The fact of not necessarily coming forward with emotional communication, right? You both are emotional creatures, but not necessarily engaging in conversations, messages with each other in an emotional way, which is what's causing probably why you're wanting to move slow, because you're, the conversations and communication doesn't have the emotion behind it. Even though you both have emotion, it's just not being shown. And that's probably why you're over here, let's take it slow. You know what I mean? Yeah, we both intuitively know each other, we're each other's lovers, but we don't necessarily always communicate it. And maybe that's something you're looking for, some more communication. Because the energy between you two is, again, the High Priestess, which is the intuition, the subconscious of knowing this is my person. So you intuitively know you two are each other's actual lover. Strong connection. The issue I'm seeing is just not always being, you know, communicating emotionally, right? So that seems to be the problem I'm seeing. So tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles on the side. Four of Cups. Two of Cups. So at one point in time, again, the Lovers is a choice. So at one point in time, this connection was not chosen. Somebody didn't realize or understand the Lovers connection here. So they were probably rejecting this particular connection. And so somebody was like, kind of like put out in the cold here, you know what I mean? Because they didn't recognize that this was a true soul tie, a true connection. My Two of Cups. This is between me and you. And somebody wasn't really seeing it at one point. You see how this guy's, you know, got his arms crossed. He's sitting there with his legs crossed, and there's, you know, three cups in front of him, and then there's this one cup that's being given to this person by the divine. And I don't think this person realized you were a divine connection, a true soul tie. And it probably took some time, and it took being put out in the cold. You may have walked away from this person because, you know, they were like, what, you're not my person. I don't, you know what I mean? Even though intuitively, I think they may have sensed it, may not have believed it, right? Not every, again, the Lovers is a choice because it's a challenging connection. It's meant to challenge each other, to help each other grow. It's not meant to challenge each other to make it a frustrating connection. It can be frustrating because you're constantly always having to work on it. And I don't think this person really believed in that type of connection. You know, they were always, you know, probably focusing on, you know, other connections. And now it's like, oh, you know, needing to come out of the cold, now realizing, oh, this is, you know, a strong connection that I'm starting to really intuitively feel this is my person, this is my connection. And so that's why there wasn't always emotional messages, because they didn't believe in this connection. I'm sorry, let me put you on pause for 1 second. My dog is barking. All right, Gemini, sorry about that. I think my dog is done. There might have been somebody out front he was seeing walk around. So it's Easter. I'm sure there's people out and about, and the weather's probably warming up because the sun's out. So one thing I do want to look more into is this. Okay, clearly he's not done. The Six of Wands. I want to know more about this Six of Wands. Four of Swords. Strength in reverse. Yeah, that was what I thought. There was doubt. All right, so we have the Four of Swords, Strength in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. There was like I said, I felt the break of at one point being left out in the cold and wanting to kind of come out of the cold, because they're realizing now what this connection actually is, and that this connection needs to be chosen, you being a soul tie. They had the doubt of the connection. You know, they didn't realize the importance of it. And now that they're realizing what this connection is, because of this kind of break that you two had, they're starting to overcome the challenges of understanding what this connection is now because of this little break, resting period you two had. And I felt that here with the fact of the, you know, not the exchange of emotional messages, communication with each other. And it's like they're very proud of you now that they understand this connection. Maybe they're proud of you for putting up with their shit. You know what I mean? This person may have been very, very frustrating with, you know, rejecting and not choosing this lover's connection. It may have been very frustrating to you because you may have already have known what this connection was before they did. And so you're like, all right, you know, whatever. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to set you free then if you're not going to pick it. And then this person realized after the resting period, that's why they're feeling proud of you, because they know that you're there to challenge them in a healthy way, not in a negative way. So what is going to happen here between these two? Or what is the possible outcome? It's free will. Any of this can change at any given time. What is the possible outcome here? Okay. We've got Cancer energy here, strong. So we've got Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. You might be seeing 8-8. We are in the year of the 8, the infinity loop. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. Now that you two have a sense of direction with this connection, right? You understand what it is. You understand what this connection can do. Moving it forward, right? Taking the action to communicate the feelings, taking the action to legitimately come together and talk about each other's feelings in an emotional way. And walking away from whatever was in the past, right? Taking a mindful decision to move away from whatever frustrations and past, mistakes that have been made from this resting period, and being able to move forward, you two can make this triumph through whatever the past was, right? You can trump right over it. The Lovers connection is a strong connection. So if it wasn't chosen in the past because somebody didn't understand that, that's okay. That's part of their lessons, was learning to understand what this was. But you're going to have to leave the past in the past in order to get into the Chariot, to move, to take the action to move forward out of the past and leave the past in the past. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. As long as this person didn't give you black eyes, you know what I mean? Or leave you high and dry, financially, or something drastic. Just the fact that they didn't understand the connection is not a reason for you to keep bringing that past into the future. You can successfully move forward in this connection. Oh, you see my little dog back there now. Okay. So let's get into the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and let's see what the intimacy is like here. Yeah, it's good to know that they're actually proud of what this connection is now, It's a rare, strong connection, and, it's not something that's meant to be taken lightly. What's the intimacy here? What's the intimacy here, please? Ooh, the Emperor. Somebody's got, well, probably the both of you, actually. I shouldn't. 9 of Cups. Five of Cups. Yeah. Strong sex drive here. There's a very strong sex drive. With the Lovers, that would be the both energies, is how I'm reading this. Someone's remembering that strong connection, and it gives them intense excitement and happiness to the intimacy that is shared here. And in a Lover's connection, the intimacy is very strong because it's mind, body, and soul. So it's a healing sexual energy. And so you both shared that. And when it went away, this person had nothing left but memories of what that feeling was, and that it was probably sort of taken for granted because it is sexual healing. And then when you weren't having the intimacy from your break, this person felt that, right? And now that they're, stuck with the memories, their drive, the sex drive, is really, really strong. And not being able to satisfy that drive by being with their lover intimately is not easy, right? you can have other partners, but it's probably not going to satisfy you. It's like going to McDonald's for a Happy Meal rather than going and getting yourself a nice steak and potato meal at a high-end, restaurant that is, I mean, every bite you take, you're, expressing the ah, right? How good it tastes. Where if you have the McDonald's Happy Meal, you can eat that hamburger in like 3 bites, and do you even remember the taste of it? Probably not. And was it good for you? Not really. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, that's where that's at. So this person gets very excited thinking about, the coming together and being able to satisfy their intimate healing with you. And likewise, you probably the same, because, the Lovers connection. Whoa. Y'all, everything's jumping off. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to see this? Chemistry. Okay. So this I'm supposed to see. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah? No kidding. That's part of the Lovers connection. So the chemistry, is very strong. It's magnetic, and that's why your lover is usually always on your mind. And this person had fond memories of that, and I'm sure you did as well. But, if they weren't going to pick the connection, you had nothing left to do but to walk away from it, right? And choose yourself, right? You can choose to love yourself. All right. So was there anything else? Unrequited love. So at one point in time, it was unrequited love because the connection wasn't chosen. And if you don't choose it, there's not enough to keep it going. And that's why, there was a break, there was a bailout at one point. It wasn't requited. Yeah. Your person, I think both you and your person know this because, he was sitting there with his arms crossed. Like, I don't know what this connection is. This isn't, what are you talking about? I don't even know. What is the Lovers connection? They didn't even know what it was. Oh, they know now. Oh, they know now. And so this probably started kicking off strong during the eclipse, right? And we're about to go into the next solar eclipse. So if this hasn't been fully recognized by your person by the first lunar eclipse, it's definitely going to kick off during the solar eclipse. So much love and light. I hope this was helpful to somebody. I will talk to you soon.